Okay, so ngayon we will discuss about the normal distribution. Okay, so normal distribution, this is the most important of all continuous probability distribution and it has a bell shape. Okay, so bell shape probability distribution. And yung graph na to ay tinatawag natin na normal curve. Okay, so again, it has a bell shape probability distribution and its graph is called normal curve. So we have properties of a normal distribution. So the first property is the normal distribution curve is bell shape. Okay? So pa-bell shape dapat yung ating distribution curve. And for the second property, the curve is symmetric about its mean. So symmetric, ibig sabihin, ito yung mean yung nasa gitna. So kung ano yung area nung kabila, ganun din yung area nung kabilang side. Okay, so equal si left at si right side. Okay? So, kung makikita nyo, reflection, kung ano yung itsura nito, dapat ganun din yung itsura nung kabila. So, medyo hindi lang pantay yung drawing ko. Okay, and for the third property, the mean, median, and mode are equal. So, equal dapat yung tatlong yon. And for the fourth property, the spread of the curve depends on the standard deviation of the distribution. Okay, so yung standard deviation kasi, siya yung nagsasabi kung gaano ba ka-spread, kung gaano ba nag-spread yung data mo, kung gaano ba mag-spread yung curve mo. Okay, kung gaano ba magkakalayo yung data mo doon sa curve na yon. Okay, magkakalayo or magkakalapit yung values. Okay po? So, sabi dito, the spread of the curve depends on the standard deviation of the distribution. So, the higher the standard deviation, kapag mataas ang standard deviation, mas flat yung curve. So, bakit po? Kapag mataas po ang standard deviation, ibig sabihin magkakalayo yung values. Pag magkakalayo ang values, mas nag-flat, nagiging flat yung curve. Okay? And the lower the standard deviation, the higher the curve. So, kapag mas mababa ang standard deviation, ibig sabihin, mas magkakalapit yung values. And kapag magkakalapit yung values, ang tendency niyan is pataas ng pataas yung curve. So, for example, meron tayong mu or mean na 10 and yung standard deviation niya is 2. And we also have mean na 16. And yung standard deviation naman niya is 4. So, for example, ilalagay natin siya sa isang axis lang. Ipa-plot natin siya sa isang axis lang. Okay? So, yung mean natin dito is 10. Yung mean ko ay 10. So, yun yung gitna natin. Okay? Gitna natin dun sa curve. And, yung standard deviation natin ng may mean na 10 is 2. So, ibig sabihin, that is 8. 6, 4, 2. Okay, so 12, 14, 16, and so on. Okay? And next, yung isa naman, mean natin is 16, and yung standard deviation natin is 4. So, 16, ito yung mean. Ayan. And yung standard deviation niya is 4. So, again, SD, siya yung magsasabi kung gaano ba magkakalayo, gaano ba mag-spread yung curve mo. So, 4, 20, 24, 28, and so on. Okay? So, ngayon, alin ba dito yung may mas flat na curve? Alin ba dito yung may mas mataas na curve? Okay? So, again, the higher the standard deviation, the flatter the curve. The lower the standard deviation, the higher the curve. So, dito sa dalawang ito, mas mababa yung SD ni 2. Okay? Mas mababa yung SD na 2 at yung mean niya ay 10. So, since mababa yung standard deviation, ibig sabihin po, mas mataas yung curve nito. Kung i-compare dun sa other curve. Okay, so again, yung may mean na 10, is mas mataas yung curve kung i-kumpara dito sa may mean na 16. So, yung may mean na 16 natin is mas flat mas flat yung curve. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na yung standard deviation kapag mas mababa ang standard deviation, ang ibig sabihin mas magkakalapit yung data. So, ang tendency or yung values, ang tendency niya pataas yung curve. And yung higher standard deviation, mas flat yung curve kasi mas nag-spread yung values, mas mag-i-spread din yung curve. Okay? So, again, the higher the standard deviation, the flatter the curve. The lower the standard deviation, the higher the curve. Okay? So, that is for the fourth property. Again, for the fourth property, the spread of the curve depends on the standard deviation of the distribution. And for the fifth property, our fifth property is the tails of the curve flatten out indefinitely along the horizontal axis, always approaching the axis but never touching it. Okay? Or just simply, the tail of the curve is asymptotic to the horizontal axis. Again, the tail of the curve or the tails of the curve are asymptotic to the horizontal axis. So, when we say asymptotic kasi or asymptotes, okay? So, when we say asymptotic, palapit ng palapit pero hindi nagdidikit. So, ganun din dito sa normal curve. Yung tail niya at yung x-axis, palapit lang sila ng palapit sa isa't isa pero hindi dapat magdidikit. Ayan. Palapit lang po ng palapit pero hindi magdidikit. So, that is the fifth property. And for the sixth property, the total area under the curve is equal to 1. So, yung area netong isang curve na to ay equal sa 1. Okay? So, again, itong kabuuan yan ay equal sa 1. So, ibig sabihin, yung half of the curve is 0.5 and the other half is 0.5. Sixth property, yung total area under this normal curve is equal to 1. Okay, so these are the properties of a normal distribution. And in a normal distribution or in a normal distribution, meron tayong tinatawag na standard normal distribution. So, ano ba yung standard normal distribution? So, standard normal distribution, matatawag natin siya as standard normal distribution kapag, ayan, so kapag ang value ng mean natin ay 0. Kapag ang value ng mean natin ay 0, okay? So, kapag ang value ng mean natin ay 0 and yung standard deviation natin is equal to 1, ito yung tinatawag natin na standard normal distribution. Okay, so ano yung itsura nung curve niya? So, mean natin ay 0, yung standard deviation is 1. So, 1, 2, 3, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and so on. Okay? Ito yung tinatawag natin na standard normal distribution. Again, mean of 0 and standard deviation of 1. So, that is standard normal distribution. Okay, so ngayon naman, paano naman natin kukunin yung area under the normal curve, okay? So, to find the area under the normal curve, gagamit tayo ng z-table. So, z-table, this is the table of areas under the normal curve. Okay, so for example, number 1, find the area between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 1. Okay, so again, find the area between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 1. Okay, so to find the area, the first step is you're going to sketch the normal curve muna. Okay, again, first step natin, sketch the normal curve. So, sa pag-sketch ng normal curve, tandaan pa rin yung properties. Okay? So, sketch the normal curve. Igitna natin si 0. And z is equal to 1. Okay, so yung z is equal to 1 natin is nasa right side since this is positive number. So, again, pagdating sa number line, nasa right po ang ating mga positive numbers. So, again, ang hinahanap natin is area between 0 and 1. So, ito yung hinahanap nating area. Okay, so we let this as A. Kung ano yung hinahanap mong area, we let that as A. Okay? At shinadan ko rin siya para mas madali nating makita alin ba yung hinahanap mo. Okay? And next, sabi natin, nilet natin to as A. Ano tong A na to? We let A. Ano yung A? We let A be the area between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 1. Okay, so ngayon naman, hahanapin na natin ano ba yung area between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 1. So, to find the area, kagamit tayo ng z-table. Okay, so sa paano hahanapin yung value nito sa z-table? So, sa paghahanap po ng value sa ating z-table, so sa first column, okay, so sa first column, meron tayo dito 0.0. So, hanapin po natin si 1.0. Okay? And dito naman po sa taas, hanapin natin si 0.00. Okay? So, kung saan sila mag-intersect, yun po ang value ni 1.00. Okay, so bakit po 1.00? Ang hinahanap kasi natin is z is equal to 1. And the z is equal to 1 ay equal lang din naman kay 1.00. Okay, so yun yung hahanapin natin na value sa ating z-table. Okay, so sa paghahanap ulit, ayan, so hanapin si 1.0 and si 0.0, sorry, 0.00. So, 1.0 and 0.00, then the value of R1 is 0.3413. Okay? The area of z is equal to 1 is 0.3413. So, bakit po 0.3413? Ang hinahanap natin is z is equal to 1. And that is 1.00. Saan nag-intersect? That is 3.3413. Okay? So, from the table, the area, ang A natin is equal to 0.3413. Okay? So, yun yung nakuha natin sa z-table. So, kapag ganito ang given, wala na tayong kailangang i-compute. Okay? Kapag ganito ang given, wala na po tayong kailangang i-compute. Ang sagot na po is A is equal to 0.3413 or 0.3413. So, conclusion na lang tayo. Therefore, the area between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 1 is 0.3413. Okay, so next example is find the area between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 1.54. Okay, so again, the first step is we're going to sketch the normal curve. Okay? So, ayan. Again, sa pag-sketch ng normal curve, kailangan nating isipin pa rin yung properties of a normal distribution. Okay, so next, lagay natin yung given value sa ating curve. So, meron tayong z is equal to 0. So, gitna lang po natin ulit si 0. And z is equal to 1.54. So, 1.54, this is a positive number. Then, dapat po ito ay nasa right side. Okay? So, since this is a positive number. Okay, so now, we're going to find the area between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 1.54. So, ang hinahanap natin is area from 0 to 1.54. 4. So, ito yung hinahanap natin na area. Okay? So, ayan yung hinahanap nating area. And we let this as A. So, shade na natin para ito yung nagpapakita na yan yung area na hinahanap mo. Okay? And since naglet tayo ng A, we let A be the area. So, itong A na to is the area between Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 1.54. Okay, so katulad lang siya ng example natin kanina. Again, kapag ganon yung given or ganito yung given, ganito yung itsura ng graph natin, from 0 to one specific number, wala tayong isa-solve. Ang gagawin lang natin is hahanapin natin sa ating Z table kung ano yung value nitong 1.54. Okay, so again, sa paghahanap ng areas from our Z table, so sa first column, meron tayo dito 0.0, hanapin si 1.5. Okay, so since this is 1.54, hanapin si 1.5. Then dun sa taas, hanapin si 0.04. So, hanapin si 0.04. Okay? And kung saan mag-intersect, so yung intersection nila, yun yung magiging value ni 1.54. Okay, so again, hanapin si 1.5 and 0.04 or 0.04 sa ating table, that is 0.04. So, kung saan mag-intersect, yun yung magiging value ni 1.54. Okay? So, now, 1.54, 1.54. So, using our table, hanapin lang po natin. Ayan. So, hanapin si 1.5. Hanapin si 1.5. Okay? So, 1.5, 1.50, 1.51, 1.52, 1.53, 1.54. Okay? So, this is row for 1.5. Okay? So, this is for 1.5 and yung column na to ay para kay 0.04. So, 1.54. And the area is 0.4382. Okay? So, saan sila nag-intersect? Yung intersection nila is 0.4382. Okay? And that is already the value of your A. 0.4382. So, again, kapag ganito ang given, hindi na natin kailangang mag-solve. Ang gagawin nyo lang is, hahanapin nyo sa Z-table ano ba yung value nung number na yun. Okay? So, therefore, the area between Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 1.54 is 0.4382. Okay, so this is for number 2. So, kapag ganito ang given, kapag ganito yung naging itsura ng ating curve, wala kang kailangang isolve. Ang gagawin mo lang, hahanapin mo yung value noon sa Z-table. Okay? And for the third example, find the area to the right of Z is equal to 1.56. So, again, sketch the curve. Sketch the normal curve. And next is ilagay natin kung ano ba yung mga given numbers. So, gitna si 0, ilagay si 1.56. 1.56, that is a positive number. Therefore, nandito po siya sa kanan. Okay, so 1.56. Okay, so ang hinahanap natin is area to the right. Again, to the right of Z is equal to 1.56. So, kanina, 0 to one specific number. Ngayon naman, to the right of 1.56. So, ito yung 1.56. Sabi po, to the right, ibig sabihin, nasa kanan. Pakanan yung hinahanap nating area. Shadean ko to and ililet ko to as A. Okay, so ito yung hinahanap natin na area. So, paano natin makukuha yung value ni A? Okay, so kanina sa ating property, so one of the properties of a normal distribution, the area under the normal curve is 1. The total area under the normal curve is 1. So, nabanggit ko rin na half of the curve is equal to 0.5 and half of the curve is also equal to 0.5. So, para mahanap mo yung value ni A, okay, so para mahanap mo yung value ni A, kailangan natin ng A sub 1 and A sub 2. Okay, so we let this as A sub 1 and itong half na to ay A sub 2. Okay, again, para mahanap mo itong part na to, kailangan mo munang hanapin itong A sub 1 and yung value ng A sub 2. Okay? So, ito yung magiging itsura ng curve niyan. Okay po? Okay. So, next, we let A sub 1, ano yung A sub 1 mo? Be the area between Z is equal to 0 and ito yung A sub 1 mo, Z is equal to 1.56. Okay, so next, how about your A sub 2? Ang A sub 2 natin is from 0 to the right. Okay? O di kaya, from 0, ang 0 kasi papunta sa kanan, ibig sabihin half of the curve. 0 papunta sa kaliwa, ibig sabihin po half of the curve din. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung A sub 2 natin, we let A sub 2 be the area of half of the curve. Okay? And how about our A? Ang A natin, so we let A be the area to the right of, ito yung A, to the right of Z is equal to 1.56. Okay. So, next step natin, after nyo nang ma-sketch, once na na-sketch nyo na yung ating normal curve, ang next step natin, hanapin na natin ano yung value ni A, ano yung value ni A sub 1, ano yung value ni A sub 2. Okay, so again, ano yung value ni A sub 1, ano yung value ni A sub 2, and paano natin makukuha yung value ni A. So, from the table, A sub 1. A sub 1 natin, area between Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 1.56. So, sa ating table, hanapin lang po ano yung value ni 1.56. Okay? So, hanapin ang value ni 1.56. So, sa first column, hanapin si 1.5. 1.5. So, 56, 1.56, 1.50, 1.51, 1.52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Okay, so 1.56, area ni 1.56 is 0.4406. Okay, so 0.4406. Okay, so next, how about A sub 2? Ang A sub 2 natin is area of half of the curve. So, ulitin ko lang, one of its properties, the total area under the normal curve is 1. So, ibig sabihin, ang half or kalahati ng curve, ang area ng kalahati ng curve is equivalent to 0.5. Okay, so hindi mo na kailangan hanapin sa Z-table kapag ang hinahanap mo is area of half of the curve. Basta meron kang area ng half of the curve, automatic, that is 0.5. Okay? And next, how about A? Paano natin makukuha yung value ni A? So, meron na akong A sub 2, meron na akong A sub 1. Hinahanap ko yung value ni A. Okay? So, para mahanap mo tong part na to, ang gagawin natin, yung a sub 2 minus a sub 1. Okay? Ang formula natin ngayon is a sub 2 minus a sub 1 para makuha mo itong area nitong shaded part. Okay? Again, to solve for the value of your a, that is a sub 2 minus a sub 1. So, magbabawas tayo para makuha itong part na to. Okay? So, now, meron na tayo a sub 1, meron tayo a sub 2. Just substitute. A is equal to a sub 2 natin, which is 0.5. Then, minus a sub 1 natin, which is 0.4406. Okay? And that is equal to, so, that is equal to 0.5 minus 0.4406. So, 0.0594. Okay? So, that is 0.0594. So, ibig sabihin po, ito yung area. Ibig sabihin, itong part na to, simula 1.56 papunta sa kanan is 0.0594. Okay? So, therefore, conclusion lang tayo, the area to the right of z is equal to 1.56 is 0.0594. Okay? That's it. Okay, so next example. Find the area to the left of z is equal to 1.85. Okay, so again, sketch the normal curve and after that, ilagay lahat ng given values. So, gitna si 0 and meron tayong 1.85. So, si 1.85 ay nasa right side since this is a positive number. Okay, so next, analyze na mabuti ano ba yung hinihingi sa atin. Okay, so ang hinahanap natin is area to the left. Okay, so area to the left of z is equal to 1.85. So, ibig sabihin po, from 1.85 papunta sa, okay, to the left, papunta sa kaliwa. Okay? So, again, from 1.85 papunta sa kaliwa. So, ito yung hinahanap natin. Ayan yung hinahanap natin. Okay? So, ngayon, paano natin mahanap itong area na to? So, kailangan natin ulit ng a sub 1, a sub 2. Okay, so guys, kapag po ang naging itsura ng ating curve is combination ng dalawang side, okay? Or kapag dalawang side yung nakuha nyo sa curve, iangat nyo si A. Yung a sub 1 nyo is kaliwa. So, ganun na lang yung paglalagay natin ng a sub 1, a sub 2. Left to right. Okay? A sub 1 and this is a sub 2. Okay? So, again, area to the left of 1.85. So, from 1.85 papunta sa kaliwa. So, yun yung hinahanap natin na A. Okay? And to find the A, kailangan natin ng a sub 1, kailangan natin ng a sub 2. So, a sub 1 from 0 papunta sa kaliwa. And yung a sub 2 naman from 0 hanggang 1.85. Okay, so left to right tayo pagdating sa a sub 1, a sub 2. Okay, so next, let A, ano ulit yung A natin? A natin is area to the left, since pupunta po sa kaliwa, of z is equal to 1.85. And how about our a sub 1? Our a sub 1 is, ito yung a sub 1 natin. Ayan. So, yan yung a sub 1 natin. From 0 papunta sa kaliwa. So, kanina binanggit ko, 0 papunta sa kanan, that is half of the curve. As well as 0 papunta sa kaliwa, that is also half of the curve. So, ibig sabihin, yung a sub 1 natin dito is the area of half of the curve. How about our a sub 2? Ang a sub 2 natin, ito yung a sub 2 natin. Ayan. From 0 to 1.85. So, we let a sub 2 be the area between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 1.85. Okay? So, next step, hanapin na natin sa ating z-table ano yung value ni a, ano yung value ni a sub 1, ano yung value ni a sub 2. Okay, so ano yung value ni a sub 1? From the table, a sub 1 and a sub 2. Okay, so yung a sub 1 natin, area of half of the curve. So again, ulitin ko lang, kapag meron tayong area ng half of the curve, that is automatic 0.5. Ang kalahati ng isang buong curve na to, which is equivalent to 1, so yung kalahati niyan is 0.5. Okay? How about our a sub 2? Ang a sub 2 natin is area between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 1.85. So, ibig sabihin po, hanapin lang po natin sa ating z table si 1.85. Okay? So, again, sa paghahanap, ayan. So, hanapin si 1.8. So, 1.8, 1.80, 1.81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Okay? Hinahanap natin is 1.85 and equivalent nun is 0.4678 or 0.4678. So, yun yung value ng a sub 2 natin. 0.4678. How about the value of our a? Ano yung value ng a natin? Okay? So, yung a natin is yung combination. Pinagsamang a sub 1 at a sub 2. Okay, so again, yung a natin is pinagsamang a sub 1 at a sub 2. So, that is a sub 1 plus a sub 2. Okay, so just substitute the value of our a sub 1 and a sub 2. A sub 1 natin is 0.5 plus a sub 2 natin, which is 0.467 and 8. 467, 8. Okay? So, now, the value of our a, pag-add lang po natin, 0.5 plus 0.4678 is 0.9678. So, this is the area. Okay, so ibig sabihin po, itong shaded part na to, ang shaded part na to, yung area niyan is 0.9678. Okay? So, conclusion lang tayo. Therefore, the area to the left of z is equal to 1.85 is 0.9678. Okay, so next example, find the area between z is equal to 0.86 and z is equal to 2.33. Okay, so ngayon, gitna si 0, ilagay yung mga given numbers natin. We have 0.86. 0.86 ay nasa right side, malapit kay 0. So, 0.86. And 2.33 is nandito. Okay? Nasa right ni 0.86. So, 2.33. Okay? So, ngayon, ang hinahanap natin, analyze na mabuti ang hinihingi, ang given. Okay? So, ang hinahanap natin is yung area between 0.86 hanggang 2.33. So, hinahanap natin ay ito. From 0.86 hanggang 2.33. So, ito yung hinahanap natin na area. But, bago natin mahanap yung value ni A, kailangan natin ulit ng A sub 1 and kailangan natin ng A sub 2, okay? So, ano yung A sub 1? Ano yung A sub 2? From 0, papunta dito sa 2.33. So, yung dulo natin is yung 2.33. Okay? So, ito yung magsisilbing A sub 1 ko. From 0 to 0.86, ito yung A sub 1. And yung A sub 2 ko naman is from 0 to 2.33. Okay, so again, 0 to 0.86, this is our A sub 1. And yung A sub 2 naman natin is 0 to 2.33. 0 hanggang 2.33. So, this is our A sub 2. Okay? So, yung A natin, ito yung shaded, ito yung hinahanap natin na area. So, yung A sub 1 natin, 0 to 0.86. Ang A sub 2 natin, 0 to 2.33. Okay? Okay, so next, we let A. So, yung A natin, ano ulit yung A? This is the area between. So, yung A natin, this is the area between 0.86. Z is equal to 0.86. And Z is equal to 2.33. How about our A sub 1? Our A sub 1 is, ito yung A sub 1 mo, from 0 hanggang 0.86. So, this is the area between Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 0.86. How about our A sub 2? Ang A sub 2 natin, guys, this is not half of the curve, okay? Hindi po ito half of the curve. Meron tayong dulo na 2.33. So, ibig sabihin yung A sub 2 natin is from 0 hanggang 2.33. So, this is the area between Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 2.33. So, kailan lang ba tayo nagkakaroon ng area of half of the curve? So, magkakaroon lang tayo ng half of the curve kapag ang given is to the right of, to the left of, okay? Area to the right, area to the left. Okay? So, doon lang tayo magkakaroon ng given na half of the curve. Okay, so now, sunod na natin gagawin, alamin ano yung value ni A sub 1 from the table, ano yung value ni A sub 2, and ano na yung magiging value ni A. Okay? So, yung A sub 1 natin, again, A sub 1 is the area between Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 0.86. So, from our table, from the table, hanapin yung 0.86. This is for A sub 1. Hanapin si 0.86. So, again, sa paghahanap, hanapin si 0.8, 0.80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Okay? 0.8.06. So, saan nag-intersect? 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So, yung intersection nila is 0.3051 or 0.3051. So, yung A sub 1 natin is 0.3051. How about our A sub 2? So, yung A sub 2 naman natin ngayon, A sub 2 is area between Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 2.33. Ibig sabihin, hanapin lang po ulit sa Z table ano yung value ni 2.33. So, hanap lang tayo ulit. Hanapin sa first column si 2.3. Ayan, so 2.3, 2.30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, so the value of our 2.33 is 4901 or 0.4901. So that is 0.4901. So how about our A? Paano naman yung value ni A natin? So yung A natin Paano makukuha yung A? So, itong part na to lang yung kinukuha mo. Itong maliit na part na to lang yung kinukuha mo. And, para mahanap yung value ni A, that is A sub 2 minus A sub 1. Okay? So, yung A sub 2, yung malaking to, minus A sub 1 para makuha mo yung shaded part, which is our A. Okay? Just substitute the value of our A sub 2 minus A sub 2 and A sub 1. Since nakuha na natin siya from the table, A sub 2 natin is, A sub 2 natin, which is 0.4901 minus A sub 1 natin, which is 0.3051. Okay? So, 0.4901 minus 4901 minus 4901 minus 0.3051 is equal to A is equal to 0.185 or 0.1850. It's just the same. So, A is equal to 0.185 or 0.1850. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, itong shaded part na to, yung area nito ay 0.1850. Okay, so therefore, or hence, the area between Z is equal to 0.86 and Z is equal to 2.33 is, yung nakuha mong sagot, which is 0.1850. Okay? And that's it. Okay, so kanina, okay, so guys, ganito. Kapag ang shaded part, kapag ang mayroon lang shade sa ating curve is nasa kanan lang or nasa kaliwa lang, okay? Kapag isang side lang yung nakuha mo sa normal curve, ang operation nun ay subtraction. Okay? Again, kapag isang side lang yung nakuha mo sa normal curve, ang operation nun ay subtraction. Pero kapag dalawang side, so left and right, pag dalawang side ang nakuha mo sa normal curve or dalawang side ang may shade sa normal curve, ang magiging operation nun ay addition. Okay? Since ito ay isang side lang ang may shade natin, or isang side lang yung nakuha natin sa normal curve, which is right side lang naman, therefore, our operation is subtraction. So, for example, another example. Okay, so another example, find the area between C is equal to negative 1.78 and Z is equal to 0.26. Okay, so sketch the normal curve and ilagay lahat ng given numbers. So, meron tayong negative 1.78 and positive 0.26. So, gitna si 0, si negative 1.78 ay nasa left side. So, since this is a negative number, so, negative 1.78, then si 0.26 ay nasa right, malapit kay 0. So, positive 0.26. Okay? So, next. Ang hinahanap natin is, yan. So, ang hinahanap natin is yung area between negative 1.78, so between negative 1.78 and 0.26. Okay? So, ang hinahanap nating area is from negative 1.78 hanggang 0.26. So, ito yung hinahanap mong area. Ayan yung value na hinahanap mo or yung A na hinahanap natin. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, to find the A, kailangan natin ng A sub 1, kailangan natin ng A sub 2. Okay, so left to right tayo ulit sa A sub 1, A sub 2. So, A sub 1, this is our A sub 2. And to find the A, ito yung A na hinahanap natin. Ibig sabihin, pinagsamang A sub 1 at A sub 2. Okay? This is our A, this is our A sub 1, this is our A sub 2. So, meron ako ditong mga broken lines para ito yung nagsisilbing boundary or ito yung nagsasabi na yung A ko ay hanggang negative 1.78 lang. Yung A ko ay hanggang 0.26 lang. Okay? So, now, we let A, ano yung A natin ulit? We let A be the area Ito yung A natin. Area between Z is equal to negative 1.78 and Z is equal to 0.26. A natin, negative 1.78 hanggang 0.26. Our A sub 1, ang A sub 1 naman natin ngayon is, ang A sub 1 ko is ito. A sub 1 natin, simula negative 1.78 hanggang 0. Okay? So, A sub 1 natin, this is the area between Z is equal to negative 1.78 and Z is equal to 0. How about our A sub 2? Our A sub 2 now is, ang A sub 2 natin is itong part na to. Okay? So, mag-start ka kay 0 hanggang 0.26. So, ito yung A sub 2. So, the A sub 2 is the area between Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 0.26. Okay, so next step. Once na meron na tayong normal curve, na-sketch na natin ang ating normal curve, ang next step natin is hanapin na ano yung value ni A sub 1, ano yung value ni A sub 2, and ano yung magiging value ni A. Okay? A sub 1, A sub 2, and yung A. So, yung A sub 1 natin, A sub 1, area between negative 1.78 and 0. So, ibig sabihin na hanapin mo sa ating z-table, ano yung value ni 1.78. Ma'am, negative yan. Okay? So, sa ating z-table po, wala po tayong negative sa gamit kong z-table. Okay? So, wala po tayong negative. But then, balikan natin yung properties ni normal distribution. So, one of the properties of a normal distribution, that is symmetrical. Okay? So, symmetrical po ito. So, ibig sabihin, kung ano yung value niya sa kanan, yun lang din yung value niya sa kaliwa. Okay po? Kung ano yung value niya sa positive, yun lang din yung value niya sa negative. Okay, so ano yung value niya sa positive 1.78, yun lang din yung area niya pagdating kay negative 1.78. Again, that is symmetrical to the mean. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ang hahanapin lang natin sa A sub 1 is yung positive 1.78. So, hanapin sa ating z-table, 1.78. Hanapin si 1.7. Ayan. So, 1.7, 1.70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. Okay? So, 1.78. Okay. And that is 0.4625 or 0.4625. So, that is our A sub 1. So, 0.4625. And how about our A sub 2? Our A sub 2 is positive pa rin yan, ha? Wala po tayong negative na area. A sub 2 natin is area between Z is equal to 0 and Z is equal to 0.26. Hanapin lang sa ating Z table yung 0.26. Okay? So, 0.26. Hanapin po sa first column, 0.2. 0.2. Hinahanap natin, 0.26. So, 0.2, 0.20, 21, 0.22, 0.23, 24, 25, 26. And the value of our 0.26 is 0.1026. Okay? That is 0.1026. Okay, so next. Next is the value of our A. So again, paano natin ngayon hahanapin yung value ni A? So nabanggit ko kanina na kapag isang side lang ang nakuha mo sa normal curve, isang side lang, it's either left or right, okay? Negative ang magiging operation. But then kapag parehas na side yung nakuha mo, dalawang side yung may shade, ibig sabihin meron sa left, meron sa right, meron sa left, meron sa right. Ang formula natin or ang operation natin is addition. So, para mahanap si ito yung pinagsamang a sub 1 at a sub 2. So, to find a, that is a sub 1 plus a sub 2. So, again, dalawang side ang may shade. Meron akong shade sa left side, meron din ako sa right side. Again, kapag dalawang side na nakuha mo sa normal curve, ang operation natin is addition. Kapag isang side lang ang nakuha mo sa normal curve, ang operation natin is subtraction. Okay? And a is equal to, substitute lang natin, ano yung a sub 1, ano yung a sub 2. A sub 1 natin is 0.4625. Then plus, a sub 2 natin, which is 0.1026. So, 0.4625 plus 0.1026 is equal to 0.5651. Okay? So, again, that is equal to 0.5651. So, this is the value of our A. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, itong shaded na to, from negative 1.78 hanggang 0.26, ang area nito ay 0.5651. So, therefore, the area between Z is equal to negative 1.78 and Z is equal to 0.26 is 0.5651. And that's it. Thank you so much.